Alright, so I'm just going to show a little bit about Aloft. Um, Survival, crafting, exploration, beautiful game. So I just created a new world, although I brought my character over from my previous playthroughs. So you're kind of dropped off on this home island here, and I'll just kind of sail through here. So we have things called knowledge stones that unlock different things, but I don't get anything because I've already unlocked them all. But that would have unlocked like a recipe, like a bed or a chair or building things, whatever. So this is the starting island. It's pretty large. You can't actually man or like sail the starting islands because they're too big, but you wouldn't want to anyways. So all this stuff, all these resources are gatherable. There's like ruins and things like this pre-spawned. Gather things. This charcoal is what you use to make water, and then it's kind of cool. So when you gather pages and you build this sketchbook, this is what allows you to like learn blueprints. Like if I fly down, over here is a building. Over here. So the way you learn building pieces, apart from the knowledge stones, is you literally put them down in your sketchbook and then you have them. So all these I've already learned. But that's part of the fun of going to a new biome, is there's new building pieces, and as you explore you get to unlock those. But alright, so that's kind of the base island. There are these frescoes, so up here. These teach you like game progressing technology that allows you to get to the other biomes. So why don't I show you my ship? So let's go over here and spawn my ship. Yeah, give me some sugar beets. It's always, this game is like, ooh, piece of candy. There's something to gather. And I'm also gonna drink water. It gives you a little speed buff, so now I swing faster. Alright, so I'm gonna spawn my island, and Yazriasi is the one. Spawn it right there. So this is my baby, this is what I've been working on for quite a while. It's my tiny island with the ship built around it. Let's just give you a little tour here. So it's got quite a few levels. Got the back part there, all my sails. Let's go up to the top here. So yeah, so the island itself that I built on is literally just this tiny little island with water in the middle that I grew a bunch of trees on. Because the weight of your island affects the speed in its handling. So originally I built on like a massive island like over there, but it just took me forever to get places, so I ended up, and I had like a castle on it with a bunch of stones, so it was really heavy, and it just took forever to get places, so I built this like sky ship looking thing off of just this tiny little island. So let me give you a quick tour. So up here you've got your map. So this shows the world, so I just spawned in a fresh one. So each one of these quadrants has a bunch of clusters of islands, and then this is a different biome, and then this outer area here is a different biome as well. So that's kind of how you progress. And these areas currently that are with the gray background are you can't reach them yet. It's not part of the early access, but you know, you can see cluster islands, put a pin, and when you put a pin on the map, if I swirl around here, yeah, it shows you as a big green beam, so you can fly to that spot, which is pretty useful. And then these are the frescoes that I showed you, and that is where you can unlock those building pieces, or technology pieces. So sailing, you have to have the helm here, and let me zoom out so you can kind of better view of the ship here. So in the center at the bottom, center one is turning left and right. The left one is your vertical, and that's what those, you'll see them expanding and collapsing. That's what those, I forget what they're called, but floats or whatever that raise you vertically. And then the sail, the one on the right, is your speed, and as it goes out, or as you turn it up, the sails come out. Over on the right, top right, you have the wind direction and the wind speed, and then your speed and knots. So that's part of the benefit of building the ship on this little island is I'm going basically as fast as the wind speed. Where my other island I was going like maybe like 20 knots or 30 knots with the wind. This one I'm going damn near the speed of the wind. And then on the bottom right it shows you your stats. So like the bars are like how much you have that can affect it. So like the right I have max sails, and then when you're using your sails it shows you the efficiency of your sails. So right now I'm only using like a fifth of my sails, but as I turn and the sails gather more wind, it increases. You can also hit F to show you how much each sail is giving you, and each sail has a different type. So like the square sails that are in the middle mass are only really good, like if I turn here, they're going to get green when the wind is behind me, or blue. But then the other sails might not be doing so good, so it's good to have a variety. So if you're, depending upon where you want to go, it's nice to be able to get there quickly. But because my island is so light, I don't need max rudders or max flotation. I'm pretty happy with the speed that the ship turns with. So that's kind of a little bit about sailing. So let's look at the map. Or I'll give you a tour of the rest of the thing. So up here, this is kind of where I have my living quarters. I'm really bad at interior styling, but this is kind of the main sleeping quarters that I'm going to flesh out. And then if I go down, this is kind of the main, this is where I have all my items stored and all of my crafting things. This could be better organized, but I don't know, right now it's functional, it works. Give it a little tour of the top deck here. I plan on putting pots with plants along the side to give it a little bit more green look, but and up here we got the little front piece that juts out. If you go down, I don't know what I'm going to turn this area into, maybe like a lounge area. I'm going to close it off, but and you can see through the glass, but I might change what the windows look like here. And you can see I've got some poop problems here because they just keep going. But so I've got llamas and sheep in here, which you can harvest wool from. I've got goats over here, which you can milk for milk. And then over here I have my pheasants, which drop feathers and eggs for cooking, and then the feathers for making arrows and things like that. And then I've got this little area back here with the flotation items, and then down below here, this is probably my favorite part. Not completely done yet, but it's kind of the little garden area, which you have to water, which I need to do because you can see it's cracked with it. So I'm gonna make sure I water all these. Oh, come on. Alright. So that's the bottom. Yeah, so that's my ship. Still need to add a bunch of lights, do some styling design stuff, add comfort. There's a bunch of, like, if you open my building menu, there's rugs and blinds and chairs and beds and all these different, light types and candles and hanging down bits and teapots. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to make it feel a little bit more homey, but I've just been working on creating the overall shape and design flow of the ship. But alright, so let's show you what exploring an island looks like here. So on the map, so if I look over here, you can see some of these islands are like black. So those are ones that are infected by mushrooms. Yeah, they're infected by mushrooms. So let's just go quickly. Oh yeah, there's one right in front of me there. So let's go sail to that one. I try to sail right up to him, just makes it easier. Alright, so on these islands, there are going to be these nodules. So let's eat some food, because just like in other games, when you eat food, your health bar goes up and you get other stats. So let's go. Alright, so this guy right here is what I need to. So I gotta kill these nodes. And then just that's spawn enemies. And I can like charge and lunge, there's different attacks. These guys throw bones for assholes. And this will clear the island, should. Sometimes there's more than one. Alright, so it went straight to green grass, which means that the island is not sick anymore, but if it's not, you can bring up the ecosystem book and it shows you what you need to add. So like some islands, if you do that, you need to add more plants or release insects or mushrooms. But this one's good. But then yeah, you just go around exploring. Up here, these anchors, they teach you sailing items, like different sail shapes and types and things like that, but I already have all those unlocked as well, so that's why you didn't see it. But there's also a Leviathan at the end that I actually have to beat yet, because I haven't found enough of the I haven't found enough of the items to beat it yet, but that's actually floating. It's usually up over in here somewhere, but yes, that's the game. So basically you just go through all these different quadrants and collect resources, clear islands, build stuff, explore, and yeah, it's pretty sweet.